Hi everyone, I just pulled up the, this is part 2 of this business, so it's going to be short. AA certification for some companies. This is a sponsored one. It's saying to talk to their experts, consultants to certify and don't waste your AA eligibility by not obtaining ... So the SBA, this is just the right under the search, Google search for this statement without clicking on the actual link. Apply to get certified as an AA. Small business participation in the AA program is a one-time only for firms and individuals with the exceptions of entity something. From one of the classes I had taken, it helped, you only had like 7 years or something. It says 9 years. A robust 9-year program created to help firms owned and controlled by socially and economically disadvantaged individuals. And that's from the SBA. Also, businesses that participate in the program receive training and technical assistance designed to strengthen their ability to compete effectively in the American economy. So, socially and economically disadvantaged individuals. That would have been helpful. I might have been late to one of those classes. That would have been helpful for them to explain it, because I took a whole class on that. Alright, so you only have agencies may not award an AA source contract under this paragraph for an amount exceeding $25 million or $100 million for an agency of the Department of Defense, unless the contracting officer justifies the use of sole source. Could you imagine? Oh, I'm sorry, you're limited. Oh, to only $100 million. So this is my opinion, and I could be completely wrong, but I believe when you're in business and you want to get into these programs, they want to see your track record of how much you're earning, how much work you're doing, what the work is, what your clientele is, what your market is, how are you expanding, how are you growing, are you like 1 year you're up, and every year before and after you're down. That's pretty much what happened to me. For me, it's because of the disadvantage and disability that I'm like that, even physical illness, car accidents, working these low-paying jobs. Oh, you have this business, you're working it as a side hustle, so I need to be more serious. When I was in this course just now, this is part 2 of Wednesday's video, I had seen the regular outfits that the people were wearing, their nice office behind them, and then their professional headshot when they turn their camera on. I am a stickler for not wanting to follow the westernized, you're dressed up, especially when it's masculine. Do I have a blazer in the closet? Yeah, I do. But especially when it's masculine, I feel uncomfortable. But my mind is also trained to say, that looks sharp. He looks serious, he's clean cut, he's got books on the bookshelf. He's trying to say, and speak in a way that says, I know what I'm talking about. And I can hear that they know what they're talking about, even if he's reading a script, but I can also see that something I was trained to do whether I like it or not. So I'm one of those people that wants to wear a hoodie and a pair of leggings and a pair of boots. Should I get a blazer with a hoodie? I don't know, maybe like a hoodie with a zipper inside. We'll make one, and I'll show you guys when I do that. It's not a bad idea, like a raincoat, like a windbreaker with a little hood in it. But what I'm saying to you, to err on the side of caution, we need to clean ourselves up and just, you want to be comfortable, you want to be relaxed. I feel like women can have different varying ways to dress up. I go places and everywhere I go, women are wearing leggings, yoga pant, leggings, tight pants. Men are not yet. They're still wearing polos and khakis. So it's weird the way that I see a lot of those white women. So if I know that I'm disadvantaged and I'm still eligible for like fighting for this competition, people looking at your websites, people looking at making sure your email address isn't what such and such at Yahoo, Hotmail. Like they were talking about the email address. So what is your first impression? Oh, you got a professional business address. My email address and my business address are very confusing. My new one, it's gone. They just disengaged it. So I am running my head into the wall saying, I don't want to conform, but somehow you need to dress the part. This is just me. I'm not saying you need to do it. I need to dress the part, and I enjoy dressing up, but I need to dress the part. I think my biggest thing is not that I'm rebellious. Part of it is rebellion against my parents, doing all this good, look good, but acting nasty. But I need to have a first impression. So when I go out, people look at me like this. I saw someone with similar boots as mine today, and they were like kind of showing them off, and they were like really new looking. And I walk out of the bathroom, and I was like, that's my style, man. Part of why I do it is because they're the nicest looking shoes I have, and I have ankle injury. So I'm trying to stabilize my ankle, but I felt like I've been wearing these since the 90s, since before this person was born. So it was really awkward. I don't own the company. It's not made specifically for me. But I think what I need to do is really ignore the people looking at me when I'm thinking that they're thinking, who does she think she is, walking around with a polo shirt and khaki pants, with a Columbia jacket on, and a pair of glasses, and a little briefcase looking thing, and some free purse I got off Facebook. That looks like leather, but it's not. Like, who does she think she is? I am nobody. I am who I am. Like, this is how my parents were. And you see pictures of the black people. Iron, wash, clean. Way more clean cut. Hair done. Hair never grows for men this long. Very, very clean cut. Very, they got their jewelry, they got shoes, everything shine, ironed, everything. Like, kitchen table, the curio cabinets, the china cabinets, just absolutely magazine quality. Every one of my family, except for me and my immediate family, magazine quality on a regular day. So in order to pull myself out of the muck of poverty, I need to walk and say, this is how I was raised, and this is how I like it, and this is how I got something cheap on clearance or at the hospital thrift store, and the jewelry that I make myself. I'm not trying to say I'm better than you. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to look like you, because we both shopped at Kohl's. I'm trying to say I'm a professional. I'm going to go out without. I would love to go out in shorts and a tank top. I do that, but I don't want to go to work like that. At least make it a skirt and a tank top, or and a t-shirt. I'm not with a sweater. Like, you always see me, I don't wear a sweater. I already don't do my hair, don't wear makeup, so I have to make myself look like I care about being in a church or in an office building. I underdressed for an interview for a volunteer position at OHSU, and most of the people for the group interview did not show up. Well, we were a group, not just a panel, but we were also a group. The young lady that looked younger than my own daughter was wearing a skirt suit and pantyhose. And I said, people don't wear pantyhose anymore. Like, my kid was getting a job at the mall, and her friends worked there. I said, you need to dress in pantyhose, you need to dress in slacks. Like, I'm 16. We'll wear jeans. She got the job. I think I was wearing a skirt, maybe tights, or just dress pants. I think I maybe had bare legs. I was like, oh, people are still wearing pantyhose, and this person's like 18. I said, she looks like she comes from a good family and looks trustworthy. I'm sure she probably had her hair up and everything, maybe not. But back in the day, everybody had their hair up a certain way if it was long. Peace, guys. I'll come back to this topic I enjoy looking nice, but I don't like the confrontation about people standing in front of me like this, blocking my way and looking at me like, who do you think you are? You think you're uppity? Like, that's what I get. I was born right after legal segregation ended. In a couple of generations, I know people whose parents were enslaved persons in this country. My own relatives were alive, and they were direct descendants. And one of them I'm thinking of was born in like 1880 something. Come on now, guys. The 80s were somewhat joyful in some ways, but the racism is getting worse, and the divide is getting evil. And a lot of it is from people that say they're religious and loving. I'm not religious and loving back because I'm protecting myself. I could be wrong, but during my prayer and meditation right now, I will find out and I will reveal to you some more tomorrow. Happy businesses. Even if you're not in business, maybe you need to get into school.